So it is a Wednesday. I'm going to bring back just talking live, just sharing information that I'm coming across. I've had COVID for a couple of weeks, so my voice has been shot, and I've been calling like a crazy person. So now I'm back. Yay! Here we go. Thank you for all the new subscribers that I've gained over the past couple of weeks. But let's talk about the interest rates. Everybody keeps telling me, the interest rates are, they keep calling me. All of my potential buyers are calling me and asking me, what's going on with the interest rates? Have they truly dropped? Because we get these notices from the news that says that interest rates are dropping, and we're waiting to hear what the government's going to say. And the last time the interest rates dropped, I learned a cool little thing from one of my lender friends that it truly didn't impact the housing market. There was an overall consensus of what truly happened, and things did change and improvements were made, but it did not affect the interest rates that you're seeing when it comes to purchasing a house. Have the rates dropped over the past couple of years? Yes, they have. Since COVID, they have truly dropped. But let's talk about it. What are you actually trying to achieve when it comes to purchasing a home? What is your first motivation for coming out and saying, I want a home? Is it the price point? It's usually a pain point that you're trying to address, and that's what we're here for, to make sure that the thing that you're trying to achieve is what we're focused on. Now, do you have to go with maybe a somewhat cheaper house than you truly would love? That's possible. But how old are you? How many houses have you bought over the years? Is this a do or die type of situation? Is this something that you have to have? Or is this a need and necessity where you're tired of paying rent because rent is going up every day? That ain't changed. They're even building communities, guys, that focus on renters. They're brand spanking new communities. They give you the feel of a brand new house, but you're still renting. So you're not getting that tax write off at the end of the year. You're not building that equity in your investment. You're just paying someone else's mortgage. Not something I strive to do in my life. I try to teach my children that this is not anything that we are set out in this world to say, I am going to be an active renter. No, there is a obstacle that you cross when it comes to saving money, putting things to the side, and really disciplining yourself to purchase a home, because there is money that is involved. You need to, and of course, y'all know with the NAR settlement, everything is happening now. So, my first question to you as a buyer is: do you have money for down payment? Do you have money for closing help? And do you have money to pay your agent? Whatever their commission may be. That ain't none of my business. I don't ask nobody percentages. So, if we are not in a mutual contract, please don't ask mine. Here's what I know: you need money to purchase a home. There are amazing programs out there, down payment assistance, closing assistance, because all of those things are needed. That ain't never changed. What you need to know is, are you eligible for any of them? Some of them are based on your credit score. So do you have the appropriate credit score to use these funds? And guess what? So what? Someone's giving you a down payment or closing help assistance. You're going to pay for it in some way, shape, or anything. Is it a program that you have to be in the house for 5 years before you can sell? Is it a program where the interest rate may be a slightly elevated to get the funds? All free money ain't free. I don't care what nobody say. All free money isn't free. One of the best programs I can advise you on is the USDA program. Me and my husband took advantage of it. We thought it was super amazing. We did do a zero down payment. The interest rate was cool, and we didn't have an elevated PMI on our mortgage, so we were able to get in. And it's because we did not make a butt ton of money at the time. We're just regular old folks with children and all that good stuff. So that's an option for you. Please look into it. You have to know the USDA zones that qualify for the area, but you have to also qualify. Not a high debt to income ratio, so you got to have a conversation with a lender that will put you in the right direction to say this is what you can do and how you can get approved for it. Once again, if you want a zero down payment. But if you're going to use any of the state programs or different programs that banks offer you, please understand it comes with a cost. It may be hidden, it might not be but if you need the money, and it's more important for you to get the money, then do you sacrifice on that monthly basis? Because I saw a post last night, people were talking about, oh, interest rates are so high, but you have an elevated car payment. I've seen people with $1,200 car payments. I'm like, ooh, that's crazy talk. So to have an average $800, $900 car payment, is that more important than the place you stay? It's I struggle with this conversation. It is your business how you live and where you live and what you live and how you go on a daily basis. But when those dividends don't pay off and come back and reward you, how do we feel about that? So when we talk about did the interest rate drop? No, it did not drop. But the one thing that has never changed in these past few years since COVID, when all the heyday and everybody was going crazy in the real estate market, the one thing that has not changed is the equity that was gained. Equity has been gained and gained, and I mean numbers that we've never seen before. Numbers we have never seen before. I am sitting on 300% growth in my home since I've been here for almost 13 years. That's amazing. So there is something here for me to use if I so decide to move on to another house. My kids are getting older. It's just going to be me and my husband. So how much more house do we need? We got to have those kind of conversations. If it's time for us to downsize, then what do we do in that instance? Because downsizing does not automatically mean cheaper. Please, let's get that out of our head. Ramblers are some of the most popular homes that are being sold right now, and they're not being sold to seniors and active adults. They're being sold to young people. They're buying their forever homes right now. And if you're in a position where you cannot buy your forever home and you need to start. Don't wait for any mystical, magical number to put you in a home. Find something that makes sense for what you need at this moment and understand that you can grow from that. You can use that first property to buy the second property, the equity, the equity, the equity. I have a client who has her house on the market right now, and there is a potential of over $50,000 in equity if the house sells at that particular price. But there's still a lot of equity, 20, 30, 40,000. You made in a year. 9 times out of 10 people can't usually do that. So when people get caught up in the interest rate price, let's have a conversation about what you're gaining, what sacrifices need to be made, and what you're gaining. One of the things I do, I like to cook at home because me buying carry out food every week for my family, every day to the week, woohoo! Chick-fil-A is $40 for us. That's easy. So 40 times 7 is $280. What could we have done with that money? Is that the growth of what that interest rate different may make for you? $300 more a month? Is that more important than eating out every single day to the week? Do you plan your meals? Where you grocery shop? How much do you grocery shop? All the things that constitute living in a home. If you can't cook, then child, I don't know what to say. If you can't cook, it is what it's your business. But if you're really, really looking to plan, I tell my son all the time. My son lives like a bachelor, and he's always eating on the go and moving on the go. And I said the first thing you need to do is look at what you're eating. Can you not take your lunch through the week to save yourself some money towards gas and all the other things that you need? Those are the small little things that you can make those changes and see how much you. And we ain't gonna start about coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but I almost go to Starbucks on a daily basis because I love the refreshers. I drink refreshers like they ain't nobody business. And don't judge me. I am working out. That apple croissant at Starbucks is a game changer. I'm addicted to it. I must have it. It only comes out in the fall. But guess what? That's my daily habit. That is about a 12. Is it 12? No, I think it's about $10. It's a $10 daily habit. That's $50 a week. Starbucks owns me. I should own part of Starbucks, but I don't. So is that something that I sacrifice when it comes to the things that I want, especially owning a home? I can tell you um, from my own experience, nobody else's, and just talking with family members and things of that nature, and working in this industry as a real estate agent, that joy of coming here, painting, doing what I want. Yes, I do live in an HOA community, and I love it because I don't want Fred Sanford living next door to me. That's gonna drive me crazy. But being able to come in and do things in my house and live here and enjoy and create memories and all the things, that's the gold. That is the gold behind this. And yes, me and my husband do have these conversations about, oh, the taxes went up, oh, insurance has gone up, but it's still ours. It's still us. It's still what we wanted in a home. And it was a little bit more in a home than we thought we could do. But once we got out here and got the information and sat down and talked to the right people, we were moved into this area of we did a USDA loan, and we were like, whoa, that's a thing. We didn't know that. We were figuring out where the money was coming from. 401k, savings accounts, all the things. And we just came outside. And once you step outside and you start asking people questions and getting information, that's where the goal is. That's the thing that's going to change your life. So I have a lot of clients who are paying extreme amounts of money in rent, and they're comfortable because it feels safe, it feels good, and they know, oh, I don't have to fix anything. But how does that work when you have a home warranty? When you can get, things fixed and you have a deductible, $75 deductible every time somebody comes out. Maybe that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. Having an amazing contractor on hand, which I do. I have a ton of contractors that come and just fix things. They just take care of things for me because I don't know all the things that come along with fixing the house. But having the right people in place can make that difference, make that anxiety a little better. So if you're wondering if the interest rates have dropped, no, they have not dropped. But what has gone up is equity. And do you want to be on the other side? Because it is like a weight. So the weight of higher interest rates, the lower prices, potentially getting closing help, all the things that are going to make the difference in the purchase, or low interest rates, higher prices, potentially not getting inspections, potentially not getting closing help from sellers, whether they be new construction or whether builders, whether they be resales. The competition is steep when the interest rate is lower. So which side of the coin do you want to be on? Let's talk about it. Have a great day, guys.